So a lot of that really does go to the assistance of Azerbaijan. But that also means that he has been training with Arn Kratos very, very closely, which is, you know, what better training partner can you really have in
That's
this
true.
region?
However, I mean, Tekken Master is like one of, I think, the scariest players that the scene has ever known.
Yeah,
he
without
is a
doubt.
character. He's a player that just knows how to play everyone, and not
is
just play
Roster.
them. He is, but he will decimate people with anyone. And he really does, you know, like to pick up a plethora of different characters. We've seen him play Jackie in the past. Right now, rocking the Cetrion, as we've seen him play before as well. Really, I mean, honestly, there's kind of no reason not to, right? When you're playing for this kind of money and you're a player of Tekken Master's caliber, it's going to be a lot harder for you to lose when you're playing this kind of character that allows you to play in a very, you know, aggressive style. Now, these short hop threes, I'm sure, must be instant air Argus plunges that he's trying to do to get a punish in the situation over there, and unfortunately just dropping it. The Quantum Rift is out. Azerbaijan right now just trying to find an approach.
You know, it's funny you...
Oh, definitely wins!
Maybe that might be a reason as to why Azerbaijan has taken this rift. But I will point out here that in the lobby, Azerbaijan was actually labbing short hopping into the Argus drop here, and I think Tekken Master has seen that and saw that Azerbaijan was struggling a little bit. Now wants to use that against him.
Yeah, using that Earthquake a lot as Tekken Master. You know, the Rift also beating Hell's Wrath. It's going to beat a lot of, you know, the Deadly Winds is going to beat the Beam. Great jump over. He didn't get a proper confirm, though, ending in Tidal Wave off that 1-3. And now a big health differential right now between both players as Tekken Master is looking to close out this round.
Yeah, unfortunately, with going for that Tidal Wave, he does open up the full screen for Tekken Master, and it just allows Cetrion to play a really effective game. That was unfortunate.
If he hadn't actually gone for the Argus lunge, or the Argus plunger in midair, that would have been a clean jump and straight over the rock wall, and then, you know, being able to capitalize on the situation, maybe even get himself a favorable one so that he could kill. But we're seeing him a little bit on the aggressive right here, you know, just playing the aggression and trying to move his way in, playing it patiently against Tekken Master's defense.
Yeah, Azerbaijan definitely wants to work his way in at the moment because Tekken Master has used up all his defensive meter to go for those cancels.
That's true. Now using that guitar toss as well to try and get something going for himself. The challenge right there in the forward four that did leave him airborne. We're seeing a confirm from Tekken Master as well.
Now, really good stuff from Tekken Master. Definitely playing with quite a dry style of Cetrion, but why overextend when you have basically 50 tools that allow you to just push your opponent back, right?
Exactly, and I also like the idea of Tekken Master using the full string to basically just run away to avoid being punished. It didn't really work out for him, but that Argus plunge was sick. Calling out the beam straight away in the air. Now he has a corner position, jumps himself into the corner, actually. Not sure about that one. Azerbaijan knocking... Oh my god!
Oh, dash up fatal blow.
What a call out!
The cojones on Azerbaijan to just run up to someone and say, got you. But again, that's the beauty of Rain's, no pun intended, wave dash. His ability to move in and out whilst we were talking about VGY. We must not sleep on Azerbaijan and what he's capable of.
That's true. I mean, Rain does have, like, you know, arguably the best grounded movement in the game, or, you know, definitely a contender for that. And right now we saw a perfect use of that with the call out into the fatal blow. Now, Azerbaijan did miss a big potential opportunity with the 1-3-3 as there. Didn't get the proper confirm, but he's going to find himself trying to get a throw. Jump over the natural barrier right there and ending straight in the armor breaker. Tekken Master being wise to it and not breaking.
Yeah, no, Azerbaijan's building up a lot of momentum on his side, and it looks like since the first round, I'm saying that, oh, a lot of damage coming his way, his movement has woken up.
All right, the armor break as well being used. The breakaway had to be forced out by Azerbaijan. Luckily, it does not have a crushing blow attached to it. So right now, oh, the throw again. He's taking too many risks right here. Tekken Master being wise.
Yeah, definitely don't want to overextend against a character like Cetrion who can just really abuse you with those twisted winds and, you know, very, very practical crushing blows and, of course, the universal down 2 crushing blow. But the Rising Wall takes the round for Tekken Master. But that was a very, very back and forth round between both of these players.
Yeah, that far wall right there did exactly what he needed to do. But right now, Azerbaijan, you know, he was very close in those situations. But can you believe that? That was just game number 1. That felt like a very long game number 1. You know, it's really Cetrion doing low amounts of damage and just kind of whittling you down. But Azerbaijan, you know, he had like the right options in some situations. Like he had the right idea. His execution just kind of let him down in a lot of those situations. You know, the first round particularly, where he was doing the where we're seeing double earthquakes and he's blocking the first one, short hopping, and he's trying to Argus plunge so he can punish it with the KB. Afterwards, but, you know, getting the short hop threes, unable to actually cash out on it and actually be able to even get that punish. So he's allowing Tekken Master to basically just do what he's doing, but remain safe.
Yeah, but I couldn't put it better myself because I know Azerbaijan behind the scenes has been labbing this and has honestly been struggling a little bit. I know he's I did catch him being quite frustrated and cursing a fair bit. He's like, "Oh, I can't get it. I need to get this," because he realizes the players he's going up against. He wants to be as polished as possible for this very matchup.
And he did arrive on very short notice as well, right? And I mean, to be honest, that dash up fatal blow has already secured himself. I'm sure a lot of people got really hype over that one. But
every round and every point counts, and you definitely want to put out as much damage on the table in order to seal out that round, as we did see with Go, didn't we?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, you're 100% right over there. And also, shout outs to WePlay. Look how awesome this stage looks right here. This entire set is so dope and very themed. Honestly, the respect given towards, you know, the stylization of Mortal Kombat, just the scene and stuff in general with the setup is so cool. Right now, we're seeing we got some stuff going on between the players. They're just sorting something out. But Tekken Master is 1-0 up. He's going to be locked to the Cetrion. Azerbaijan, you know, I'm pretty sure we can expect to see him play Rain again. I don't think there's a reason for him not to, considering how much he's been labbing the Cetrion matchup with Rain. He definitely wants to approach the Ultimate Fighting League over here with this character.
It seems like the character that he has his heart set on playing. And I remember his debut. Do you remember his debut of Rain?
Yes.
It was at Lockdown Throwdown, of course, a local UK online tournament that myself and Falcon did do. Shout out to the UK boys for putting on a great thing for the scene. But it was here where we saw the debut of Rain, and it shocked all of us. Because we were not ready for it.
Yeah, honestly, like, he's just a really good player. Oh, he seems to be right back into the next game. He actually got a KB off that Argus punch right there to start things off. Didn't quite see how that one happened, but he's got a big health lead right now.
Yeah,
a couple of those risky throws from that last game really came back to bite him. He got a bit antsy over there instead of just going for you know, one of the various mid options that Rain might want to use. And he's got a significant health lead to work with right now. Cetrion obviously not going to do too much damage per individual hit.
Yeah, no, that is true, but these individual hits do stack up very, very quickly. They may be 15 to 20%, but that means you only need to touch you about 5 times to seal the game.
That is true. Oh, the air-to-air attempt, but an airport right away from Tekken Master being wise to it. Didn't want to get contested or even punished in the situation. Early jump kick being used, a very, you know, shades of Batman right there, and ending in the 1-3 title with to knock him back. Azerbaijan looking really aggressive right now, the 4-4, but not enough to close out the game right now.
You got to be very careful. It's one touch for either of these players.
No. That projectile was way too obvious, I think. It was just, it was really, really antsy, and he got a bit nervous right there. Tekken Master keeping his composure, jumping straight over it and closing out the round for himself.
Yeah, beautiful duck by Tekken Master going for that downfall. Low profile so incredibly well, goes under so many projectiles, and recovery is crazy. Okay, not too far behind at the moment himself.
Okay, TM just using this deadly winds to just assert himself, but the natural barrier crushing blow for soaking up the projectile. The 2-1-3 not going to get flawless blocked over here by Azerbaijan, who is going to be on a very, very little amount of health on his last legs right here, and that down forward just to close it out as Tekken Master moves on 2-0 up. Yeah,
despite the explosive start that Azerbaijan did have, the life deficit, just those 20%, they do add up bit by bit, and while she doesn't hit like a freight train, unless it's a crushing blow, it does get very, very difficult to work your way in there.
Yeah, Tekken Master's, you know, just made a couple of really good reads. Oh, that's a big situation for him right there. Free punish right there, 1-3 into the Argus punch, 15%, and gets some corner carry, using that tidal wave as well, and just going for the guitar tosses to start whittling away at Tekken Master's health bar.
Now, one thing I do want to point out here was the damage output that we just saw from Rain. Now, unfortunately, Rain doesn't really get the biggest damage output in this game. And I think that could be very, very showing in this matchup, considering that, really, it seems like Cetrion can match that sort of damage, if not so exceed it.
Yeah, and right now, you know, obviously Rain's going to get a majority of his damage from the KBs and stuff, but that 1-1 Fatal Blow interruption is going to start doing something to start evening out these health bars. Now, I don't think it's going to be exactly even, but it's going to be close enough that Tekken Master is going to get himself in a situation where then he can make Azerbaijan guess.
No, without a doubt at the moment, and Azer has to be very, very careful and not be too impatient at the moment. He needs to be very safe and goes for the safe low.
Yeah, about exactly as you said it, and 1-3 into that tidal wave, gapless meter burn as well, keeping himself safe. And that just about closed out the round for himself. Azerbaijan getting that really important round for himself on the boards as well.
Yeah, no, this is really important for Azerbaijan. He can turn things around, but he needs to be careful, especially playing against someone of Tekken Master's caliber.
Very true indeed. That back throw going to get 13% for his troubles. Tekken Master choosing to open up a bit more space. The Earthquake cancel right there into the dash up. He's just playing on the aggressive right now. Oh, great flawless block on the meter burn right there. We're going to see the Argus punch straight away. I wonder if he could have gotten more out of that because there was no breakaway on the side of Tekken Master. But I don't think, you know, where's the Hydro Kick, the Super Kick, that's base.
Uh-oh, gets restood at the moment. Things not looking too great for Azerbaijan, but does have access to that fatal blow. And if we have seen anything from that first game, this man is fearless.
He is indeed, but right now Tekken Master is also on set point.
Like where things may come to an end for Azerbaijan in this set, but anyone can pull it back. It's definitely him, especially using this rift at the moment, shutting down a fair bit of Cetrion's game minus the ground pound.
And that's true. Right now, Azerbaijan just slowly working his way in, trying to get something to happen. H204 being used by Tekken Master. He's going to start playing the offensive at the mid-screen over here. The Tartos is being thrown out by Azerbaijan as he's trying to get something going.
Honestly, it's really impressive to see how Azerbaijan has been utilizing forward 3 to just get in his opponent's face. It's just kind of like, yeah, I'm really struggling to get some offenses. I'm going to use that to work my way in, but it seems like Tekken Master is starting to pick up on the fact he's getting possibly a little bit too antsy for his own good.
Okay, the 1-3 into tidal wave again. I'm not sure about this. He's leaving a lot of damage on the table by just not hit confirming into something more. I don't want that to come back. I mean, Azerbaijan now really, really dangerous situation. Throw escape as well from Tekken Master, and the 1-1-2 is going to close it out as Tekken Master takes it 3-0 over MK Azerbaijan.
Yeah, it was unfortunately what I would say is quite a rough start for Azerbaijan, especially going up against the last champion of the WePlay Dragon Temple.